I'm Mrs. B.
And I'm Simply Tim. And we're here to review this week's movie, The Ghost Rider.
Lovely, no, we don't need to say that, right?
No,
nobody
no names,
shit where we
no
are.
addresses.
No names, no addresses.
We're at 224.
That's right, we're like in New York City. You're live in somebody's living room. We
We're
took over the
overlooking
house.
Central Park.
That's right. It looks
It's
clean.
beautiful.
He was paid $10 million for these memoirs, but it's a ghostwriter he needs. Plus the money's good. Kids won't starve.
Don't have any kids.
I do.
Okay, so I saw a movie the other day. Say
You
what
did?
movie you
What
saw.
was it?
What movie? It was.
What was it called?
Ghost Rider.
You were going to say
I was
Ghostbusters.
going to say Ghostbusters.
Hello? Who are you? I'm your ghost.
Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor.
What have you gotten me into?
The nude shot of Ewan McGregor. All the women in the audience
Yeah.
go, woo!
I know, I did too. I was like,
He has got a nice ass, I have to
He's got a cute
admit.
little boob. He does.
He didn't look good in blue jeans, but when he took them off, he looked
He's a
good.
little skinny in blue jeans. I was impressed by the bucket. You know,
Right.
I had forgotten about that scene. To write this one.
That's what I'm here for. Word of mouth is good though.
It is good.
The theater
It
I
is
was
good.
at was like about 75% full, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, we usually go to the Saturday like the 3 or 4 o'clock, and there's like 4 people in the theater. You know,
And the one guy there with his box of popcorn.
that's right, sitting next to us, you know, hitting me with his foot. But
Asking you to launch a formal investigation.
Investigating me for what?
and it was quiet. There were no. Wasn't
Yeah,
no-
people were actually paying attention to
Right.
this movie, which is
Right.
another good sign.
You're working for a war criminal.
So I did like it a lot because I am so starved for an adult movie, for adult entertainment, and I'm not talking porn here either.
It wasn't in the interest of the USA.
I'm talking a really great movie that captures your attention, makes you pay attention. An intelligent movie it had great writing, great dialogue. The music was wonderful, didn't
The
you
music
think?
was great. The music was great.
Really put you in the mood.
Yeah.
And the acting was fantastic. All the actors were great, even Jim Belushi.
You know what? You know, I'm gonna tell you what. As I'm watching that in the very beginning, when he comes out, I'm looking at this guy and I'm going,
I know him.
Yeah, you know what? And until I went back and looked at the website,
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh my god, that's Jim Belushi.
Yeah,
I think
and he
that
was
the
good.
guy
He's
from-
only on 5 minutes.
I know he's good,
But he's good.
He's there long enough to bust the Ghost Rider's balls.
Right.
You're the writer. That makes you an accomplice.
There's enough
Yeah.
mystery in it to keep you interested, but it's not so complicated that as it plays out,
Yes.
it makes sense.
That's Polanski. He'll carry on with the movie, you'll be a little bit behind, and then he'll give you enough information to catch up.
Exactly.
And then he takes another leapfrog, and then you catch up
Uh-huh.
again, and
Uh-huh.
goes throughout the whole movie like.
Do you have something to tell me?
I like, you know what? I'm a huge fan of Kim Cattrall.
Yes.
And a lot of it is from Sex and the City.
Yes.
But you forget about all this talent that she has, and you just put her as Samantha Jones,
Mhm.
but she nailed it.
You do realize how serious this is getting, don't you?
And did you notice that Olivia Smith, the wife of the Prime Minister, she was always in pantsuits,
Right,
and Kim Cattrall was always in a dress.
right.
I know this because I was checking out her legs, but
Yeah, to be honest with you, I was checking out her bucket, as was the ghost.
Yeah,
They were going up
walking
the stairs.
behind
I thought that was
The manuscript is not to be removed from this room. It's not to be copied.
That would be a security risk.
one of the most. This is what I like too, is that as sexy as Kim Cattrall is, in all her Sex in the City, that scene when they're walking up the steps and he's following that black booty up the steps.
black pencil skirt, I believe you
Black
called
pencil skirt is
it.
what I called it. See, you remember. I thought,
I read your blog.
well, the guys understand what a pencil skirt is. I go, well, if you see the movie.
I do now.
This is a great opportunity for you.
But I did have one problem with it, and that's that in these kind of movies, the characters need like a deep, dark secret to keep it going. And by the end of the movie, I did not think that Pierce Brosnan had that deep, dark secret.
Former British Prime Minister Adam Lang is back in the news tonight.
It kind of flattened out. I left the movie thinking I'd seen a masterpiece, a classic, and then I woke up the next morning. It's like that all it was all about, you know. So
Did you really?
Yeah. So it kind of takes it down a little.
I thought he had a secret, but it wasn't the secret. I thought And I don't want to talk about the ending.
I know.
Okay?
We're dancing around the ending.
It's very, right, it's very worth the wait. You still wonder
Yeah.
afterwards because
Yeah.
it could play out several different ways. But I thought he had a pretty good secret.
Okay.
I thought Tom Wilkinson has some kind of strange
Yeah.
secret too.
I love that guy.
I love him.
I've never seen him in a bad role, man.
Nope.
No, I'm afraid you're mistaken.
And I didn't even realize it was him until I was like, oh my God, it's Tom Wilkinson.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him.
And I really like the last scene, prior to the last scene, where they're passing the note.
I know.
And the music is building and the
Music,
note's
right,
being
right,
passed up.
right,
And
right.
she reads the note and then he toasts her.
Right.
It was great.
It was great. It was good.
And then the other scene after that.
I know. We should talk about that scene.
But you know what else I caught? At the conclusion of that scene, there is like a billboard of Pierce Brosnan. He's like peeking out from a building. It's like he has overseen
Oh, I
this
didn't
whole
notice
scene.
that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I know.
I think I'm going to try
It's
to
like,
sneak in this week.
there's Pierce Brosnan. He's there.
Yeah, he's. Did you see him in The Matador?
Yeah, I love him.
That was my
I think he's a
favorite.
great actor.
He is
I
good.
was sorry to see him leave James Bond. You know, I thought he was one of the better Bonds.
Yeah, I
too.
didn't see that one.
Yeah.
He'll always be Remington Steele to me. Way now, this is you're older than
Yeah.
I am, but this is going way back.
I think that's in black and white TV, isn't it?
Yeah, before cable.
Before
You get up and turn
3
it.
channels.
Really? Yeah. ABC? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
What is that? That's what the kids go. ABC.
I can't tell
what's
you.
that?
I can't tell you who Mrs. Steele was. Who was?
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't he have a wife?
Stephanie.
Stephanie Powers?
No.
No.
I don't know.
All right.
I'll have to Google. The ghost is so paranoid. He's so paranoid, and when he.
I was paranoid
I was
watching
paranoid
it.
too. I was like sitting there going, okay, this is it. This is it. Don't answer the door. Why are you answering the door? Don't answer. Oh. I'm thinking, this is
In
it.
the hotel?
He's gonna turn around. This is it. And that big, beautiful, laid out square.
I hated
beach
that house.
Did you know what?
But it was very appropriate. It looked
Right.
like a bunker.
It did.
You know?
I did like that clear glass though.
Oh yeah. He's leaning against
I would
it.
watch
It's
that a couple
like
times.
he's against thin air. Yeah.
I know.
Bunk.
Sometimes I wish it would have come out later in the year, only because I'm sure there's some Oscar-worthy performances in
Yeah.
it.
Well, maybe we'll see it next year. Hopefully, like
Yeah.
Pierce for supporting actor. Olivia.
She was excellent.
Williams. Yeah. And even Kim Cattrall. I mean,
Oh yeah, I think
she carried her weight.
She
in
did.
it.
She
Yeah.
did. Like I said, it was a nice change for Kim.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know. But so that's it.
Okay. See you next time for our latest review.